The Tampa Bay High School Sports Report is presented by the Greater Tampa Bay Area Buick and GMC dealers. Visit a Tampa Bay dealer today.
And now it's time to bring in the host of Sharp Edge Saturdays from 9 to noon on 620 WDAE, the sports animal, and one of the voices of the Tampa Bay Storm starting their season next month.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot.
Yeah, pile that on top of that, too.
It's a busy time, isn't it?
That would be Derek Sharp, and also he's on the Rays beat this weekend.
That's right. Our show is going to be at FanFest, and that means I get to be actually the first person to see all the crazy people in line for a solid 2 hours to get one autograph.
Yeah.
But they have other stuff going on too, and we'll be interviewing some of the players. Yeah. I'll try and squeeze in some high school talk, but usually it turns out to be a 2-hour commercial for the Rays.
All Rays all the time.
College basketball, we'll do a little bit of everything, but mostly Rays this week.
All right, well deserved. All right, how about some interesting news as far as state cross country is concerned?
Oh.
They've had that great situation up at Little Everglades Ranch in Dade City, but all of a sudden that situation's not so good.
Yeah, this is a really bad. I say bad break, it's more serious than that sounds for the whole county, because they had this event there. They get so many hotel rooms booked. They took out the Tough Mudder race, that's leaving too, and they might lose a big lacrosse event. I mean, it's been there for 6 years in a row, and I think everyone enjoyed it. It's got that inimitable hill that you have to run up right before the finish. I don't think you can have a better stage, but the state's taking it elsewhere. Not good.
It was at Ed Radis State Park before this, but I think the fact that the owners of Little Everglades Ranch, there's some issue in terms of what they charge teams and what they charge, as far as parking and things like that.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, moving on. Here's some good news. Jimmy Stanger from Gaither, we did a story on him last year. Well, guess what? According to Golf Week magazine, he's the #1 player in his class in Florida in 2013.
And this is a kid, yes, another great example of hearing about it here first on the High School Sports Report. And he's such a serious kid out there, too. Some kids have the talent, and you don't know if they really appreciate it or do what they should with it. He's a very serious golfer, and his teammates love him. Great teammate, great individual. Can't ask for much better package than that.
No question. Won the 2A District 9 title last season. All-around class kid. All right, state championship month, by the way, continues this weekend in Tampa and Lakeland. We'll start on Friday, Class 1A boys soccer. Tampa Prep back in the state finals for the 5th time in 8 years, Derek.
Well, they no longer have the ability to play basically right next door to their home, but they're going to be playing at the USF Soccer Stadium. That is going to be a highly entertaining game. Evangelical had a crazy game just to get there, and Tampa Prep obviously going to have the home crowd.
Tampa Prep scored 4 times in the first 15 minutes of their semi. Class 2A, right after that, Berkeley Prep, again, playing Melbourne West Shore.
The rivals playing, they're going to have to be friends for one night. Listen, Berkeley Prep's hardest work, I think, is out of the way. West Shore, first year making it this far. I want to say congratulations already to the Buccaneers, but you get the idea on that one. But I'll be there Friday night. That's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, they beat American Heritage, defending state champs, so that semi was a tough one just to get to that point. Class 3A, another team, Land O'Lakes, playing Plantation American Heritage.
How many Americans in American Heritage are there? But Land O'Lakes, yeah, they haven't played a home game yet, so this is actually going to be their closest kind of game. And they are just incredible. They scored 5 in the region final. They had a tough battle against Choctaw last Friday night. Battled it out, got rough at the end. Land O'Lakes is battle tested. I hope they win. It kind of makes it easier that they don't have to play Jesuit. That's who American Heritage knocked off.
Exactly. Class 4A, Seminole, another team playing Fleming Island.
Yeah, and I could have had Seminole versus Gaither, but Fleming Island's so good, only 1 loss. That's a tough draw, but Seminole is just rocking it right now. They put up 4, I believe, against a Hialeah American team, so they've passed the American test, and if I had to pick one game, this would probably be it for entertainment value, both ends.
All right, how about some entertainment values if you're a Brandon wrestling fan? The high school state wrestling finals in Lakeland, Brandon going for their 12th title in a row.
Yeah, which, we've said so many times, there's actually something different that Brandon can do. They have 2 guys, Rossi Bruno and Clark Glass, who will be the first Eagles to win 5 state championships. They started off when they were in 8th grade. You got 5A winning a district title, Springstead, so a lot of area teams expected to do well, and always enjoy some of the individual matchups too that you get. Guys that went up against each other in regionals, districts, and get set to face off in the state finals. Always a lot of levels to keep an eye on.
Yeah, and some interesting basketball too, by the way. East Bay boys basketball team won their first district title since 1970.
1970, the year I was born. That's been a long time.
Yes,
good job, East Bay.
How old are you?
I don't remember.
You're younger than I am. That's all I'll have to say.
What?
Yeah, you are.
Thanks.
Okay.
Got the girls basketball into the region finals, too.
Yes, exactly.
A lot of teams from the area.
We'll be all over that. That'll do it for this week's show. Hope you enjoyed it. A lot more where this one came from. Closed captioning for this week's show is brought to you by the Rotary Club of District 6890. You can check out their website shown right there for fun fellowship and Rotary info. Be sure to stay in contact with us on Facebook and Twitter because we want you to be a part of this as well. For Derek, Alexis, and our good friend Rob Higgins, that's it. Until next time, kids.